What up, OGs? We're doing a break recap of break 481 here on Fanatics Live. This is our hits from 481 jumbo case on Fanatics. We're gonna start off with the numbered cards. Carson Binge at a 250 for the Mets. Henry Lelane at a 299 for the Yankees. Neely Taylor at a 499 for the Red Sox. Miguel Mendez and the Reptilian for the Padres. Marcel Merritt at 250 for the Red Sox. John Kim at a 499 for Texas. Ellen Pena at a 299 for the Mets. Mets. Xavier at a 175 for Houston. Jordan Alvarez for Houston Astros. Non-numbered. A delight. Has 2 teams left. What the heck? What the heck is that doing there? 399 for Rafi Devers. Figueroa at a 125 for the O's. Daniel Pierce for the Reptilian for Tampa Bay. Wyatt Sanford at a 50 there for Pittsburgh Pirates. Hettinger at a 399 for Philly. Celestine on the Reptilian for the Mariners. Brylan Bowman first for the Brew Crew. Carson Binge in the top 100 at a 150. Borbos at a 125 to the Mets. Ike Irish at a 250 for Baltimore. Mendez again in the Reptilian. Figueroa at a 199. Silos at a 199. Edward Florentino. 499. Patrick Cohen for the Dodgers. Walt Smith at a 399 for the D-backs. Jared at a 299 for the Mariners. Tunic for the Dodgers. Hector Ramos at a 125 for the Red Sox. Xavier at a 399 for the Astros. Bobby Witt at a 75 for Kansas City. John Nixon Garcia at a 250 for Pittsburgh Pirates. Argenius for the Giants. Seaver King at a 75 for the Nats. Ramos again at a 175. Wyatt Sanford out of 125. Owen Casey at a 499 for the Cubs. Patrick Copen, Reptilian, non-numbered for the Dodgers. Dylan Lewis, this is a numbered Bowman Fract. That is out of 35. That is 35 out of 35. Bookend there. Gage, Reptilian. Seaver King out of 250 for the Nats. Bryce Matthews out of 150 for the Astros. Esteban Mejia out of 50 for your Baltimore O's. And Riley Nelson out of 399 for the Guardians. Here is our autos. Beautiful TJ Rumfield base auto. Bowman first for the Yanks. Anderson out of 250 for Philly. Anderson base for Philly. Anderson base number 3 for Philly. Billy Carlson out of 150 for the White Sox. Anderson base number 4 for Philly. Leo out of 50 on the gold shimmer. Love that gold shimmer. For the Athletics. Gutierrez for the Giants. Dason Hill for the Twins. Scarborough out of 250 for Texas. Jack Wheeler for Texas. Burrito for the Rockies non-numbered auto. Coy James out of 299 for the Nats. Anderson on number 5 for Philly. Montero to 499 for the Athletics. Victor at a 150 for Toronto. Encarnacion for the Brewers. Justin Gonzalez for the Red Sox. Josh Noth out of 75. Hector Ramos base auto for the Red Sox. Riley Nelson out of 99. Nice little green grass. I like that. Adrian Gill out of 299 for the White Sox. And a beautiful Edward Florentino on the chrome autograph variation refractor parallel for the Pirates. Good game, everybody. GG. Thank you guys for joining us here on Fanatics Live. That is the break recap of 481.